Hey man, if we wanted it to be real, we'd just go outside. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for yet another top 10 pieces of video game logic that don't make any sense. For more gaming videos, check out our new spin-off channel, Mojo Plays, for in-depth reviews, thoughtful video essays, detailed character origins, and insightful commentary. Mojo Plays, games smarter. For this list, we'll be looking at even more logical failures throughout video games. If you don't see something that you think should have been on this list, be sure to check out our previous 2 videos on this topic. Number 10, surviving the unsurvivable super moves.
Time for overkill! Grenade launcher! Suck on this! That do it? Maxima!
We get it, fighting games are not the most realistic titles on the market, but you really have to suspend your disbelief when it comes to surviving some of these moves. It's often the case that an opponent will dish out something which should probably kill you, but your character will simply pop up and dust off his shoulders like nothing happened. Baraka stabs you through the eye and then shatters your skull? Shake it off. Sephiroth blasts you with a supernova? Suck it up, you'll be fine. Aquaman repeatedly stabs you with a trident and serves you to a shark? Pfft, just a scratch. Number 9, healthy or dead? We get why you would set an arbitrary number to show your dwindling health, but shouldn't your character react accordingly? Throughout almost every game out there, especially those with number-based health systems, yeah, so basically every game out there, you can be walking on your merry way with just 1% health. But that doesn't really make any sense. If you only have 1% of your life remaining, shouldn't you be like on the ground praying for death? It doesn't really make sense that you can be destroying demons and hopping around on the walls while you're 99% dead. And then, naturally, it's only one little scratch which finally does you in, not the grenade that went off in your face 5 minutes ago. Number 8, convenient glowing parts.
Get your ass back to the house. I will deal with you later.
Isn't it always so convenient that this massive monstrosity of an unimaginable terror has conveniently placed glowing spots all over its body? Gee, I wonder what the weak points are. Hell, it doesn't even need to have glowing parts. The hunters in Halo are sheer brutes of an enemy which are covered head to toe in armor, minus that massive exposed orange back. Ganon has a bright blue tail, and Mass Effect 2's final boss literally has labeled weak points which are bright orange lights. This just seems like massive evolutionary fails, but hey, whatever makes them easier to kill. Number 7, Superhuman Bladder.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Look, we get that our characters don't have to go to the bathroom. That would be kinda weird. But ignoring that, what is it with these characters and their bladders? We guess they all go to the bathroom whenever the game is saved and time skips forward or something. But still, these guys can go a ridiculous amount of time between bathroom breaks. But whatever, they usually just have more important things to do, like saving the world. Still, we think that Link would probably take a pre-game poop before facing Ganon, right?
But courage need not be remembered, for it is never forgotten.
Number 6. Oh well, I guess he's gone.
He might be here.
We're out then.
Ah, man, they must not be paying these guards very well, because whatever it is, it's not very much. In various games, we're thinking particularly stealth games here, you can kill a patrolling guard and stash his body and no one will really care. Another patrol can walk by and clearly see that said guard isn't at his post, and they'll kind of shrug their shoulders. This applies to your character as well. A guard will spot someone who's clearly not supposed to be there sneaking around with a weapon, and what do? They'll investigate for like 30 seconds, and if they don't find you, they just ignore it and pretend like nothing happened. Talk about inept.
Must be my imagination.
Number 5, areas inexplicably blocked. Here you are, traveling through a massive world complete with fire-shooting abilities and a 50-ton sword on your shoulders. And then you come across a locked wooden door. What do? Break down the door with your sword? Do you burn it down? Do you melt the padlock with your bare hands that shoot fire? Nah, you gotta turn around and forget that door exists, because the game does not want you going in there. This is the case in many seemingly open world but not quite open world games, and it's equal parts hilarious and frustrating. I have a rocket launcher that can destroy entire buildings, and I have defeated literal giant demons. But this locked door, too much for me. Number 4, food never spoils. What is this food made out of? Not only does it never spoil or rot, but you can eat it and sometimes heal potentially fatal wounds. Besides all that, everyone knows that a wheel of cheese you just found in the garbage makes for good eats, right? Luckily, the monsters in this decrepit, cobweb-infested castle leave perfectly fresh cartons of milk laying around too. And hey, a century-old bottle of cola is still refreshing. So, have you been injured by a dragon? No problem, just eat 28 apples and you're gonna be good to go.
Need something? Yes?
Number 3, superhumans can't control recoil. Here you are, clad in a heavily advanced piece of technology, which lets you jump into the air, gives you superhuman speed, and lets you flip an upended tank with your bare hands. What in the world can stop you, we ask? Well, gun recoil, as it turns out. In various games where you're wearing power armor, you can partake in some extremely superhuman feats of strength, and yet you still can't control the kickback on your weapon. I guess the tanks you're flipping are made of plastic, or maybe that gun just really kicks hard. Number 2, computer hacking requires solving puzzles.
The police reacted much faster than I thought. Too bad. I win!
We don't know what it is about computer hacking, but the entertainment business just can't seem to get it right. In movies and TV shows, hacking into a computer requires a lot of jargon and furious typing. But in video games, it requires somewhat simple puzzles for some inexplicable reason. Sometimes it's just a weird pattern or color-based puzzle that you must complete. Other times, like in Bioshock, hacking into a security camera means you need to complete a puzzle involving elbow tiles and a stream of liquid, or I don't know. We're not exactly WikiLeaks over here, but I don't think this is what hacking is like. Number 1, where do all those items go? This has been a joke amongst gamers for decades now, yet we still really don't have an answer to the tantalizing question. How are you carrying all that stuff, dude? A classic example of this is in Grand Theft Auto, as you can simply just pull an RPG out of thin air. Wait a second, where did that come from? How about open world games like Skyrim or Zelda, where you can seemingly squeeze hundreds of pounds of items, including swords, armor, and books, inside your pockets? Unless the characters have some kind of magical endless backpack on hands, we're calling BS on this one. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.